Sappho, the enigmatic and legendary poetess from the Greek island of Lesbos, stands as one of the most influential and celebrated figures in the history of literature. Revered for her mastery of lyric poetry, Sappho captured the raw and intimate emotions of love, desire, and human connection with an unparalleled eloquence that transcends time. Despite the fragmentary survival of her works, her legacy endures as a cornerstone of Western literary tradition and a profound testament to the power of personal expression in ancient Greece. Her poetry, though fragmented, provides a rare and invaluable insight into the emotional and cultural landscape of her era, making her a literary and cultural icon whose influence continues to resonate. Sappho's life remains shrouded in mystery, with much of what is known about her drawn from later sources and speculative interpretations of her work. Born around 630 BCE in Mytilene or Erissos on the island of Lesbos, she lived during a time when the Greek world was experiencing significant political, cultural, and intellectual developments. Her family is thought to have been aristocratic, granting her access to education and cultural activities that would have nurtured her poetic talents. Sappho's poetry suggests a life deeply connected to the traditions and social dynamics of her community, particularly through her role as a mentor and leader of Athiassos, a group of women dedicated to the worship of the goddess Aphrodite and the cultivation of artistic and personal refinement. The heart of Sappho's legacy lies in her lyric poetry, a form distinct from the epic tradition of her male contemporaries like Homer and Hesiod. Unlike the grand narratives of gods and heroes, Sappho's poetry focuses on the intimate and personal, offering vivid portrayals of love, longing, and the complexities of human relationships. Her verse is characterized by its emotional intensity, vivid imagery, and musicality, as it was originally composed to be sung or performed with the accompaniment of a lyre. Through her unique perspective and innovative use of language, Sappho redefined the boundaries of Greek poetry, establishing a tradition that prioritized personal experience and emotional depth. The themes of love and desire dominate Sappho's poetry, earning her the epithet, the Poetess of Love. Her work explores the multifaceted nature of love, from its ecstatic joys to its agonizing sorrows, often with an honesty and vulnerability that resonates deeply with readers. In her fragments, we find expressions of unrequited longing, the pain of separation, and the fleeting beauty of youth and desire. One of her most famous fragments, often referred to as the Ode to Aphrodite, exemplifies her ability to blend the personal with the divine, as she invokes the goddess of love to aid her in matters of the heart. The poem's rich imagery and rhythmic elegance highlight Sappho's mastery of her craft and her deep connection to the emotional and spiritual dimensions of human experience. Sappho's portrayal of love is notable for its inclusivity and universality, capturing the complexities of human emotion regardless of gender or societal norms. Her poetry frequently addresses women, celebrating their beauty, grace, and emotional bonds. This aspect of her work has led to enduring debates about her sexuality and the nature of her relationships with the women in her Thiassos. While some scholars interpret her poetry as autobiographical and indicative of romantic or sexual relationships, others argue that her expressions of affection and admiration should be understood within the cultural context of her time, where such sentiments were often idealized and ritualized. Regardless of the specifics of her personal life, Sappho's poetry remains a powerful exploration of love in all its forms, transcending the boundaries of time, culture, and identity. The fragmentary nature of Sappho's surviving works adds an air of mystery and allure to her legacy. Of the 9 volumes of poetry attributed to her in antiquity, only a small fraction has survived, mostly in the form of fragments quoted by later authors or recovered from papyrus remnants. These fragments, though incomplete, offer glimpses of her poetic brilliance and have inspired centuries of interpretation, admiration, and creative response. Each surviving line or phrase carries a weight of meaning and beauty, inviting readers to imagine the full scope of her artistry and the cultural world she inhabited. The fragmented state of her works also serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of cultural heritage and the challenges of preserving the voices of the past. Sappho's influence on literature and culture cannot be overstated. In antiquity, she was regarded as one of the greatest poets of all time, earning the title, the 10th Muse, from later admirers. Her work influenced the development of lyric poetry and inspired countless poets and writers in the Greek and Roman worlds. Her themes, style, and innovative use of language laid the groundwork for subsequent generations of poets, from the Hellenistic period to the Roman era and beyond. The Roman poet Catullus, for example, drew heavily on Sappho's themes and style in his own lyric poetry, while Ovid celebrated her as a symbol of poetic and romantic passion. In the modern era, Sappho's legacy has continued to inspire and captivate writers, artists, and scholars. Her poetry has been translated and reimagined in numerous languages, each interpretation offering new insights into her timeless themes and artistic achievements. She has become an icon of female creativity and empowerment, celebrated for her unique voice and her ability to articulate the experiences and emotions of women in a male-dominated literary tradition. The term, sapphic, derived from her name, has come to symbolize both her poetic style and her association with female same-sex desire, further cementing her place in the cultural imagination. Sappho's enduring appeal lies not only in her extraordinary talent but also in her ability to connect with the universal aspects of human experience. Her poetry speaks to the complexities of love, the beauty of the natural world, and the fleeting nature of life, themes that resonate as deeply today as they did in ancient Greece. Through her words, she invites readers to explore their own emotions and experiences, creating a sense of intimacy and connection that transcends the boundaries of time and space. Her work reminds us of the power of poetry to capture the essence of the human spirit and to forge bonds of understanding and empathy across cultures and generations. In celebrating Sappho's legacy, we also acknowledge the resilience and vitality of her voice in the face of historical challenges. The survival of her poetry, despite the passage of centuries and the loss of much of her work, is a testament to the enduring value of artistic expression and the importance of preserving cultural heritage. Sappho's fragments, though incomplete, continue to inspire and illuminate, offering a glimpse into the rich tapestry of ancient Greek literature and the timeless power of the human voice. Sappho's life and work remain a source of fascination and inspiration, a testament to the enduring power of lyric poetry and the universal themes of love, beauty, and human connection. As one of the greatest poets of antiquity and a pioneering figure in the history of literature, she has left an indelible mark on the cultural and artistic traditions of the world. Her legacy as the poetess of love and a Greek legacy pillar in literature is a celebration of the transformative power of art and the timeless beauty of the human spirit. Sappho's legacy, though veiled by the passage of time, endures as a luminous beacon of creativity, emotion, and humanity. Her ability to capture the essence of love, longing, and beauty continues to inspire admiration and wonder, reminding us of the timeless connection between the past and present. In her fragmented verses, we find not only the artistry of a singular poet but also a reflection of the universal human experience, ensuring that Sappho's voice will echo throughout the ages as a testament to the enduring power of lyric poetry.